Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a great day. Now today we're going to go over the scenario. What if Vegeta kidnapped Gohan? Now this scenario is going to kick off at the start of Dragon Ball Z with the reunion at Kame House. Goku introduces his son, Gohan, and everybody's excited to meet him. Unfortunately, the reunion gets cut short when Goku senses three sinister energies quickly approaching. Three strange men with tails land on Roshi's island. The big change in this scenario is that Nappa and Vegeta decide to join Raditz on his expedition to Earth for Kakarot. Raditz approaches Goku, calling him Kakarot and telling him about his Saiyan heritage. Vegeta offers Goku the chance to prove his Saiyan heritage by slaughtering 100 people by tomorrow. Goku says no as Raditz knocks him down. Nappa knocks out Krillin and Vegeta kidnaps Gohan. They fly away telling Kakarot not to disappoint them. Goku recovers and calls out to Piccolo, who he senses behind the house, asking if he's going to help them against these three. Piccolo says there's no way they could defeat these three. They're not human. This time, Krillin wants to join the battle as well. Yamcha, Tien, and Chaozu also arrive, saying they sensed a huge amount of energy coming from Kame House. Goku says the three warriors had tails, and he remembers how much of a weak point this was for him. The Z Fighters strategize before taking off. But of course, no amount of strategy is going to prepare them for the three Saiyans they're about to face. The Z Fighters arrive and they try to do their best, but there is no hope for them. Nappa alone is too much for them to handle, let alone Raditz and Vegeta. They fall one by one: Chaozu, Yamcha, Krillin, Tien. Piccolo and Goku are the last two standing. But before Piccolo rushes in for his final attack, Goku yells about the Dragon Balls, warning Piccolo that if he falls, Kami will too. But before Piccolo can launch his special beam cannon, Vegeta gets annoyed and erases him. Goku is enraged and he lunges at Vegeta, who kills him swiftly. No longer sensing his father's energy, Gohan erupts in anger. He flies at Raditz, shattering through his armor and leaving him broken. Vegeta is very impressed at this hybrid's power level, and he decides to keep him alive. Now this scenario is about to get crazy because Vegeta heard about the Dragon Balls. He also realizes that Piccolo is a Namekian and immediately crushes his scouter before telling Nappa and Raditz to do the same. He doesn't want Frieza to know about these wish orbs. This could be the opportunity he's been waiting for. They go to a remote Frieza Force planet so that Raditz can get into a healing pod. Now, when Gohan wakes up, he tries to fight Vegeta, but Nappa restrains him. The Prince of Saiyans tells Gohan he didn't kill him because he might be the key in defeating Frieza. That Frieza is the reason he grew up on that weakling planet. Frieza destroyed their entire race. Vegeta tells Gohan if he listens to him, he's going to do him a favor and train him. That while his raw power might be impressive, he's still a weakling. Vegeta asks about the Dragon Balls, but Gohan is quiet. Vegeta smirks and says, "It's true, these orbs can grant any wish, can't they?" He then tells Gohan he's gonna go find his own Dragon Balls, and when he does, if Gohan helps him defeat Frieza, he'll give him a wish. Now while this is happening, in Otherworld, the Z Fighters are making their way to King Kai's planet to begin their training. On Earth, Bulma gets summoned by Popo, who tells her about the planet Namek and how they might have Dragon Balls that they can use to wish everyone back to life. Popo's already gathered the Dragon Balls just in case. They'll remain stones until Piccolo and Kami return. Bulma can head to Namek as soon as she figures out how to work Kami's ship, and back on the Frieza Force planet, Vegeta, Nappa, and Raditz all train Gohan, forcing him to let his inner strength out. They're going to try to teach him what it means to be a Saiyan warrior by beating it into him. They continually remind Gohan that if he doesn't get stronger, his father will stay dead. Whenever Gohan gets sad and cries, Vegeta belittles him, forcing the young boy to grow up. This training makes Gohan much stronger mentally and physically. Speaking of, the Zenkai that Raditz got from Gohan's attack has brought his strength up to Nappa's level. On Earth, Bulma's actually able to fix a scouter that was left on Earth by Vegeta. She is actually able to listen into the Saiyans' conversations, and she realizes that Gohan's alive. She tries to contact him secretly, but she can't because Gohan's always with Raditz, Nappa, or Vegeta. Her eavesdropping reveals that the Saiyans are going to planet Namek as well. This forces Bulma to speed up her repairs on Kami's ship and get there first. Because if she has any chance in bringing everybody back, she has to get there before the Saiyans. On King Kai's planet, the Z-Fighters are training harder than they ever did before. Goku's fueled by the motivation that he failed and let his child get kidnapped. This pushes him to go even harder, which in turn pushes the Z-Fighters to push their limits as well. And after Kami's intervention, Piccolo was able to join King Kai. He knows there's good inside of him, and hanging out with Goku will bring it out. With Gohan being trained relentlessly by the Saiyans, his power grows immensely. Day in and day out, he is tortured, and then at night he is put in a healing pod. His power level continues to skyrocket, but he's not the only one getting strong. Nappa, Vegeta, and Raditz have all been receiving monstrous Zenkais from this non-stop training. But something else happens as well. Gohan actually begins to bond with the Saiyan warriors, kind of like he did with Piccolo. Now, Vegeta and Nappa don't really care about Gohan. They like him, but Raditz's demeanor towards his nephew begins to grow softer and softer. He starts bringing him extra food and leaving it outside of his chamber, kind of like what Piccolo did with the apples. Raditz never actually got to spend time with his father or Kakarot. This is the closest he's ever been to family in forever. Gohan develops a decently strong bond with his uncle during this. Gohan also teaches the Saiyans how to sense power levels as well as hide their own. Time continues passing and has actually been around a year since he was taken. Nappa and Raditz have surpassed power levels of 100,000, while Vegeta himself is over 200,000. Gohan's actually got more power than both Nappa and Raditz. He's slightly under Vegeta. And Gohan's not afraid of his power. He actually likes how strong he's gotten. Vegeta is absolutely shocked at this hybrid's potential, and he believes it's time they make their move to planet Namek. And while they make preparations to leave, Bulma is already on her way, but something worse is also heading to Namek. Both Frieza and King Cold are going to intercept the Saiyans. They've heard whispers of their plan to get the Dragon Balls. Goku and the Z-Fighters have gotten incredibly strong in the afterlife as well. They're just waiting to be brought back. They're up to date on what's happening because King Kai's told them what Bulma is planning to do. He's actually going to contact Elder Guru and have him gather the Dragon Balls quickly because Bulma and the Saiyans are almost there. Vegeta, Raditz, Nappa, and Gohan arrive to Namek, and Gohan's giddy. He's excited to bring his father back to life. But before they can even get their bearings, the sky goes dark, and Gohan knows what's happening. The dragon has been summoned. He's heard from his father that whenever the great dragon was summoned, the sky would go dark. Vegeta's anger quickly turns into fear as he senses both King Cold and Frieza. They fly towards the dragon, hoping it's not too late, but it is. Bulma uses the first two wishes to bring Goku and Piccolo back to life, with the final wish being used to bring them to Namek. Gohan flies right into his father's arms, while Goku stares down Vegeta, Nappa, and Raditz. Goku's power is unknown to them, but he's confident he can take all three of them. After training with King Kai for over a year, he's learned a bunch of powerful techniques. Goku is royally pissed off. Not only did they kill him, they stole his son. Frieza's energy begins to grow closer and closer, but Goku can't sense it. He's 100% focused on Vegeta, Nappa, and Raditz. Goku blitzes at Raditz, who puts his guard up. Raditz is desperately trying to reason with his brother, but Goku's not having it. He tells him that they are not his enemies, that the real enemy is near. He's the one who killed their father, their planet, their entire race. But with that being said, guys, we're going to end this part off right here. Hell of a cliffhanger, I know. But what do you guys think Goku's going to do? Is he going to listen to his brother? What do you think Gohan's going to do? Let me know what you guys liked about this episode in the comments below, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more. Peace. I am so excited for the future of this scenario. It's not even funny. This is going to be the main scenario for March. But I'm also going to do a Marvel What If this month as well. And the Goku and Mortal Kombat scenario is happening. That'll be the scenario for April. We are grinding content like crazy this year.